Y'all, these apps have changed the game for me. Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and this is the place for entrepreneurs and content creators who are wanting to brand their business and increase their online impact. So you guys, these apps, oh my gosh, we're talking about 8 of them. Like I was gonna try to do, 4 or whatever, but I was like, no. Let me just give it all to you in one video, okay? Y'all, so we're just gonna hop right on in, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, if you don't already have these apps, these are game-changing apps for entrepreneurs and small business owners, okay? These are game-changing apps that you need to download immediately if you don't already have them, okay? So let's hop in. So the first app is called Notability, and this is what I use on my iPad primarily. I have my notes on my iPad right now. And by the way, this iPad is just amazing, okay? This is like the new iPad Pro. I guess I could just show it to you because I mean, I have the thing on there. But anyway, my outline for this video is on here. That's why I'm not showing it to you. But Notability is so amazing. So pretty much, let me just talk about what I use it for. So let me say this too. A lot of the apps I'm gonna mention, half of them are like from my iPad that I primarily use, and then some of them I use on my phone, and then some on my computer, okay? So I'm gonna specify as I go through them where I primarily use them, but Notability, I think it costs like $10 or something like that. But you guys, oh my gosh, it is amazing. It allows you to be able to like import a PDF or something and be able to like write on it. So another reason I love Notability is because I have clients, and that's where I pretty much keep my client notes. But then also whenever I'm onboarding a new person, whenever I am doing a next step call with a potential client or a prospect, I can take notes within Notability on my iPad. Before I had to print out all these papers, and because I had an outline of how the call needs to go, and I took notes, and it was just like I had just stuff everywhere, okay? Just papers everywhere, no way to really track them. But with Notability, it's all in one place. You can create all these different folders, all the different dividers, it's amazing. So I have like a planning tab, I have like a YouTube channel like notes tab, like as I just feel inspired to add something there. I have like a clients tab, I have the group coaching program that I'm personally in tab, I have a tab for my group coaching program that I have clients within that program, if that makes sense. So I have one for the program I'm in, and then one that my clients are in with me, like my program. So yeah, anyway, there's a whole bunch of different folders you can have, but it's kind of like a digital journal, and it just like, y'all, it is cut out on the paper I need. It has enabled me to keep everything in one place and not be all over the place. That's why I say Notability is the business, okay? And it's also what I use on my coaching calls with my clients as well. We do group coaching calls every 2 weeks, and so if they, if sometimes there's times you want to like draw something out. You can't just like, do all this and stuff and then people get it. No, it's like sometimes you want to draw it out. So it allows me through my iPad and through Notability for me to be able to draw it out on the page if I have like the slides or the presentation for them or the training for them. I can mark over the training so they know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. It's amazing, okay? Notability is lit. Okay. Next is Zoom. Zoom is one that I primarily really use on my computer. I use it on my phone and I use it on my iPad too. I use this everywhere, but Zoom is the app that I use to be able to host my coaching calls, my next step calls, and any like just meeting calls that I have with my team, or meeting calls I have with my VA or whatever. It's just like an online place to meet, and it's amazing. So I do have Zoom, and I have the paid version just because my group coaching program has more than I think 3 people, and after 3 people you have to pay, something like that, whatever. So I paid for the thing, and it's great. I love Zoom, and it integrates with my other system I'm gonna talk to you guys about in a little bit, called Acuity, which is great. So Zoom for the win. Also because especially if you have clients, if you work with people one-on-one, really if you have an online business, most likely you're gonna need Zoom. So Zoom is awesome. Next is YNAB. You guys, like this app, okay. Let me be real. Something that I talked about in one of my last videos was like, we were talking about money. We were like just being honest and open about money, and different money things that I wish I would have done starting out and what I wish I would have known and blah, 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 blah. So one of the things that I talked about was like budgeting and knowing your numbers. And YNAB, it's called You Need a Budget. And it literally allows me to, this is within my personal like expenses and just overall stuff, like my personal budget, and then also my business budget, to make sure I'm not investing in 80 courses at once when the budget is, listen, you can invest this much for education or that much for this or that much for new equipment. But it's really, really cool. And there's a lot of tutorials online on how to use YNAB, but it's a really good way to just have an online budget. It's kind of like Every Dollar by Dave Ramsey. It's like you literally give every dollar a job with YNAB, and it's great. I also have it linking to my cards. That way, whenever I swipe something, whenever I spend something, it shows me, and then I can categorize that and see if I went over budget on something, see if I spent too much on Chick-fil-A, which I already know I did, but okay. But I can see like what's going on and stuff like that, and that way be able to kind of keep the budget. And I'm so thankful because I have a cousin who actually put me on YNAB, and I'm so thankful. So I'm gonna link the really helpful videos for YNAB down below, because there's this guy who has this like whole series on YNAB, and he's awesome. I think he like stays in like a not a van, but like, anyway, I'll link the videos down below. Next, oh my gosh, Audible. Sponsor me, please. Like, Audible is amazing, you guys. You guys know, if you've been around for a good amount of time, you guys know I listen to audiobooks, okay? Audiobooks, Audible has really changed the game for me because it's allowed me to read more books. I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, if it's not on Audible, I don't read it. I don't read it. And they were like, really, Andrea, come on, you gotta. And I was like, no. I'm like, at this point in my life, I'm like, if it's not on Audible, I don't read it. Like, realistically, I'm not gonna get to it, okay? It's much easier for me to listen to a book as I'm driving, or as I'm doing this, or as I'm doing that, whatever. But Audible is amazing. Now, the value that you can get from Audible is just so amazing, because I don't even know what to say about Audible. Audible is just freaking amazing. And if you want to like really start enhancing your knowledge, and as a business owner, as a coach, I need to be continuously upping my game, continuously increasing my knowledge, and continue, like, I have a coach myself, but also reading marketing books and this other book and influencer books and this book and that, whatever. So it's like, I've listened to Christian books, I've listened to business books, marketing books, I listen to all types of books on Audible. And it's amazing, you guys. Like, Audible is like probably up there with Notability. Notability and Audible are low-key tied for my favorite apps, because Audible, you guys, has really, in a sense, changed my life and changed my business because of what I can actually, the amount of books I've been able to read through Audible. You know what I mean? Because your girl, at this point, sitting down to read a book, like, I don't have time for that right now. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I have a business, I have a 9 to 5 as well, and I don't have time to sit down and read a paper book. Now, I do go buy the paper book so I can use it as like a workbook, if that makes sense, and I can use that to reference. So I get the paper book and I get the Audible book. I know, a lot. But I use the paper book as my version of the workbook to go back and reference to later. But Audible, okay? Audible is so freaking good. Really quick before I forget to tell you guys, if you are an entrepreneur or small business owner looking to build your brand, looking to brand your business, looking to increase your online reach, tap into a new audience, all that good stuff, and just overall get your business out there online in the correct way, that you are getting new clients, new prospects as you sleep, then I need you to come join the Facebook group, okay? I need you to come join my Facebook group. It is facebook.com/groups/business-brand-YouTube. I will put it down below on the screen for you, but then also in the description box for you as well. So come join us. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. Next app. Okay, I lied, y'all. This is one of the apps that low key is #1 because my whole business is like up in here. Asana. Whoo! Okay. Y'all may know this girl named Erin May Henry here on YouTube, and she is like Asana queen. So I was watching one of her videos, and I was like, she's really freaking organized. So I went, I looked, like, there's a video she walked us through like her exact Asana boards, and so I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Let me get organized. So you guys, now my entire business is in there. My team uses Asana as well. My VA, if I have I have like her weekly calendar in there, and if there's things I need her to do, I just move it over and put it in the Asana board, and then she already know, boom, boom, boom. Like Asana is just so freaking amazing. It has helped me be so much more organized. I do my content planning in there, like content posts and stuff like that, because I like to repurpose my Instagram posts, my YouTube videos, and so I will take those and put those different places. If y'all want kind of a look inside of my Asana board, just let me know. I am not an Asana expert like Erin or somebody else, but I can show you guys what I have within my Asana board if that's something you're interested in. But Asana has definitely allowed me to be so much more like organized, and also I don't know how I would work with a VA without a system like Asana, because I was literally just on a phone call with her this morning because we have our weekly check-ins on Saturdays. And I was like, okay, so this is what our week is looking like. I added the little task over there. If there was like a training video that went with that task, it's in Asana. Listen, if you do not know about Asana and you're an entrepreneur or small business owner, sis, you need to try it. I love Asana. It has helped me be so much more organized, and me and organization are just like one. Me being organized just takes a lot of pressure off my own brain and allows me to really operate as a business owner that I am, and not this crazy all over the place person. So anyway, Asana also for the win. Next is, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, Asana I primarily use on my computer just because it's obviously a bigger screen. But I do, like I told you guys, I do have the iPad Pro with the pencil. Is it pen or pencil? Yeah, with the pencil. And so I will use Asana on here. I have the keyboard that sets up your computer like a real, or sets up your iPad like a real computer. So I will use Asana on here as well, but primarily I do use it on my computer. So yeah. Next is Google Voice. Google Voice is a system where you can attach another phone number to your phone number via the Google Voice app, if that makes sense. So like some of my clients have my Google Voice number, or if it's time for a next step call and they're not answering or they're not on Zoom yet, I'll call them via Google Voice. That way everybody in their mama don't have my number, because no. But like if it's like somebody and they just aren't on Zoom or something, I can reach out to them via Google Voice. But then also, but I don't want to get a whole bunch of spam calls either, I will send them to my Google Voice, honey, okay? If I have to put my number in something, because I'm very particular with my number. So yeah. So next is Acuity. Like I said, I'm a coach. I am an entrepreneur. And so there's a lot of things that I am needing to schedule. So honestly, a lot of the times I am, whenever it comes time, whenever enrollment for my program, YouTube Pro, is open, people can go on and apply and then book a next step call with me to see if they're a good fit for my program. With that, all I have to do is show up to the call. I'm not going back and forth. Hey, when are you available? Okay, let me know your times. Okay. No, like they can reschedule, they can cancel, they can book. And all I have to do, and then, oh, here's the other thing. It integrates with Zoom. That's a really, really cool thing. Whenever somebody schedules a call with me, whether it's a client, whether it's a prospect, whether it is, I have a thing for press, whatever, they can go on and see what times I'm available and then be able to click from that list. This allows me to control, I'm not having calls every day, all day. I can say, okay, I'm only taking calls in this slot of time in this hour. I'm only taking this in this time in this hour, whatever. So then they can go on and see when I'm available and then be able to just book, boop, boop, boop. And then the Zoom link sends out to them with the invitation, and all we have to do is show up for the call. It's really easy. It makes life so much simpler. And I could not do it without a scheduling system like Acuity or something like that. So Acuity is what I use, and I really, really like it, and it integrates with Zoom and just makes my life easy. So we're all about the easiness, okay? Oh, and Acuity I use really on my phone, my iPad, and my computer to just check to see what I have coming up that week, if I have any calls. If I'm launching, obviously I know I have calls, so I'll check to make sure I am where I need to be at whatever time I need to be there to be sure I can get on the call. So I use Acuity really on all devices. Next are obviously social media apps, and I put it at the end just because I felt like it was an obvious one, but like Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Facebook overall. There's probably another one. YouTube Studio. There's an app for YouTube and YouTube Studio, so I can check like how my videos are doing or my analytics on the go. Sorry, I'll hear everywhere. Anyway, but yeah, so Social media apps, of course, like literally I'm an online entrepreneur, so a big chunk of my business comes from social media. So, well, pretty much all of it comes from social media. So being on those apps, being on those different platforms really do obviously have a huge impact for me and my business. I would love to know what type of apps you like for your business. And also one that I forgot, one that you can like draw in, is one called Paper. And it's like a journal system. So you can have like your own journal, and it's really, really cool. So that's another one I forgot to mention that I use on my iPad actually. So yeah. It does cost, but it's worth it. It's really great, really great. Okay, what other apps do you use that you are like, yes, 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 I need these for my business? Whatever else that may be. Also, I use QuickBooks. Forgot to mention that. I'll make another video. But any ones that I forgot, I'll put them in that video. But what other apps do you guys use within your business and for your business that may be helpful to us in the comment section? So comment down below. Let us know. And anyway, you guys, I know I'm really loud in this video, sorry. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to come join the Facebook group. We have a lot of fun over there. So come and join us. Link is down below in the description box, and any links or anything like that for any of the apps that I was talking about are in the description box as well. All right, y'all. See you later. Bye.